Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Lmacncheese, and tonight we got some Soulframe Preludes 11 patch notes, and I cannot wait to get into these. We'll be playing this tonight on stream. We'll probably upload by then, and maybe it will be. We'll see how it goes. It probably won't be, but we can get into this news and we're playing some gameplay. I'll be showing y'all some stuff on the channel probably tomorrow or the next week or something like that. It's gonna be very fairly straight in between each thing. So yes, let's get into these patch notes about what's going on here. Just a few puffs and you lose your head. Soulframe Preludes 11 is here. Begin a brand new fable, unlock the pack of Brodius, or Bromius, not Brodius, and delve into the root chopped nothings. Discover new weapons, armor, and foes through Midrath. With updates to combat, crafting, causation, and more. This update deep into the land of Alka and story and soul and system alike. Fable by fable, root by root, all world grows. Flat envoys to weave wood. We go. The new fable, the waste bear. Ill moment, a sightless witch. So I was going for a nap. Envoy's fate to battle the three-headed bear, but the other tree voice a different tale. Like bear, or kind of bear. I'm awful at this. I'm about 10 rhymes. Think on their mingling roots. 78 roots. Follow the sap smoke into the fable of the Arbiter Bromius. Pop-up pulls you into the Romanian cauldron and sap dream of three-headed bear dying trees and seeds that won't grow. Now, this is the rat, winged rat. We can get it customized, or you can customize, but choose in between. Track the flop it into the weaved wood and learn to speak tree tongue with a withered elm reed and push through living wards to the circle where the forests have fallen silent. From there, face the wazard, excuse me, I don't know if it sets in the game yet. A medicine extractor who steals your pack and splits into skittering horrors and sends it to nothing before the final wrecking at the heart root. Somebody said this. I don't know if it said this stuff's gonna be in the game or not. I forget if it was or not. Be free brilliance from corruption, recover the voice and seed, replicate hope, and claim Borman's favor as the Weavet wood begins again. Start the waste bear fail by speaking with Vermina in the nightfall after cleaning the bear brewer of hues to receive the sap set tool. I think it does this quest. I think it's what you unlock her, I believe. You seek Weavet sap in the wilds and return to Vermina to enter the sap dream. Listen to the song at Heartfield on our official YouTube channel. That stuff's on there. We know about that. New pact, Bromius. When giants fall, when fail our roots. To strengthen the turn to severed roots and bear to look without are willing for truce. I'm awful at reading. I'm sorry. I worked all day and I already had time to take a nap. Well, I took a nap, but it wasn't that long, so. Bear the brutally packed of the Arbor Bromius reward of the velvet, or I keep saying velvet wood region of the Nethin's roots. Mighty must be of heft and heart alike. It's probably a courage tree thing and whatnot. Yep, courage, arcane, thump. That is a thump. I don't think I ever showed the entire thing, but I like having like this kind of like ethereal power with us. You know, like you can summon like portions of the animals. I don't think the pet really has that. You kind of summon elements of the pet, but like the bear or no, the wolf pet doesn't really do that. You kind of summon the dog to eat people, and then kind of turn into a wolf. We do have the wolf spirits too. I don't know, like other trees. I want to say like the I forget the deer's name. His tree doesn't really have him in it. I don't think they have like the spirits of the deers, but I want to see like more of like the animal itself being like the pack to show them off, or like whoever the spirit is in there would be really cool. You know, like a dragon pack, like they have a dragon head spew out fire, kind of stuff like that. Anyway, so spear arcanic weave root. It's not rot. Realms the ancient weave roots enemies are caught in the thorns, taking damage over time, which is this move right here. This looks pretty cool. See, I think last time they didn't have the arms on, so he just did a thing, but I like this. I like that. Grace. Oh, a grace, spirit, and courage. So it takes all three. So you have to build to at least pick up one of these. Okay. By Secret Song, seeds turn to saplings, increase your armor strength for you and your allies. Passive, Bark Bear. Like grafting tree bark, chance to steal armor strength from target on every attack. Upgrade pack arts and unlock this passive. Oh no, this is one passive? Passive Candy's Blessing. The tree sings. Oh, this is still the kill skill tree, so you have more one passive than the skill tree. The tree sing your favor. A small amount of damage blocked by armor is dealt to the attackers. You have thorns. Okay. The Whisper Bear failed to acquire the frames the new Bromance Pact. The new dungeon with the mechs, with the vegetable mechs. Sent to Nethin's vast root caves choked the Ichor. Purge Ichor sea bush to set the waters running clean. Raise living root bridges to forge a path and push through the pockets of corrupted sprout folk puzzles and spiders. As I put the quest, obviously do this, and this is a dude bear armor, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it, but it looks cool. I really like the chest piece, and the whole thing is cool. I don't know how I will wear it, because like the current chest piece I'm wearing is the world boss we have, which is like I think it's like the best set in the game right now. But also it looks the coolest to me. On top of that, the energy in transmog this system as well, so I can maybe, well, if I like anything else, until we get switchable capes, I don't know if I'm gonna be changing anything. So these are all the lures for the mess. We want to move along a little bit, so let's get to the weapons. This is the new cleaver they added, which is really cool. A Mighty Claw, Dripping Maw, the menacing cleaver of the Arbor Bromius. 5 sharpened spires glint in the pale Nethan's light. Be they the teeth of Meryl's Bane or the claws of the great Owen Bear himself. Wield this weapon by the Arbor is deal to protect the old roots yet to heal, or to pick your teeth against a good meal. That's an area we dropped from Kabocha. Oh, so we did have the so this all drops from Kabocha. I don't know who Kabocha is yet, but that's all drops from Kabocha. Look how good this game looks. Jeez, looks so good. This is the new ruins and totems we're talking about here. A pitter patter of cleaver of clever stare creatures, whisper magics in the forest, and tis speed of force tender and cast it. Find strength within and fulfill without. Ruin totems are the next step in Soulframe's power fantasy, offering new layers of power in build crafting. Seek them, will them, allow cause wild shape your strength. How to acquire ruins and totems. So I don't know how far or close this is to the original vision they had, where you were supposed to like capture things. So Destiny said you capture animals, but they had in our version they had like capturing like motes, like the little black things, and then they give you power and stuff like that. So I'm not sure how close or how far this is from the original vision, because like I was really hoping like you could. So the way they were portraying is that you like would essentially grow with them and like raise them, almost like Pokemon in a way. But I'm hoping this is still on like brand for it and stuff like that. So moves on with the powers that outboard a weapon for a short time after triggering smite. They may remind you of the strengths long past, but give a new life. Look at the melee, magics, fly blades, and ranged weapons. Runes are acquired by defeating sub-bosses around Midwrath. Everflame melee runes for flame for 50 seconds. Arc storm magics, fly blades runes will take 50% worth for 15 seconds. Eldritch breath bow rune arcane for 100% for 15 seconds. That's a lot right there. My main issue is, as I was saying in the Destiny video, is there's no really reason to spec into an element. You know, like I have Jotar's arm, which is all fire. I don't think his tree gives you anything more for enemies being on fire, does it? Or for the old tree without the voltaic. I don't think you get anything more because they're effective of a take or something like that. You need to have more stuff for build crafting like that. You know, if they're on fire or use fire, you get more use out of it, or else you can just kind of mix and match it. Which, you know, I don't want you to get stuck into a skill tree or stuck into using things, but some things should complement each other essentially and whatnot. So. And these are each of the new animals you can contain to get their essence, I believe. Totems carry essence of alpha creatures, and was can kick like a hare and swim like a squirrel. Totems can be acquired in 2 ways. Trauma enemies across Alka, approach shimmering creatures in the wild, use spectral sight plus light attack to initiate a melody. Play correctly column and combat totem. Spectral sight plus light attack. So that's like RB and like LT. Rescue caged animals. Find kittens in the wilds, you usually do, defend them from any shining foe, and release them from a Sinecur's cage to receive a totem. Totems from key animals require no physical intervention. They were already charmed by your courage. And this is the little minigame right here. Totems are upgrades that modify your playstyle across functioning slots, attack, defense, and utility. Totems grip type drops at random. Beavers, the makers, so these are all things that they can do. So I don't want to go through all these. For this is like for yourself, you can. I'll be leaving the link in the description for y'all to read this for yourself and not have my awful reading ruin all the patch notes. So, and I don't want it to be too long on top of that. So, equipping runes and totems. Runes and totems are applied to your weapons. Equip your open your arsenal screen and right click on your chosen or equip weapon DC, or set your rune slot, which is be this one. Your styling slots with these. This looks like a cool. I kind of wish. I don't think keep it like this to make it look old because it's like an old thing. But I kind of wish it was kind of brighter, you know, or a little more vibrant in a way. Because these are like very vibrant, but like this also doesn't. This is probably just a quick thing because it looks too cartoony, you know. Like of course it's drawn on and it kind of has that vibe to it, but it's just like it doesn't feel like it fits. But each rune is attuned to a specific totem. Earth Flame grants additional attack totem. Arc Storm grants additional defense totem. Alka's Breath grants an additional utility totem slots. Totems aren't restricted to a singular slot. Multiple of the same totem can be equipped, meaning if you have two of the Maker's Long Blade totems, you can equip both on your chosen weapon. Runes and totem in combat. Runes and totem, as mentioned, are utilized across 4 different fronts. And I think they talk about how this is probably just the start of it, but they're gonna have like other ways and all activation and stuff like that, because I want like free, you know, I would do like you know, like ice attacks, stuff like that, you know, maybe like freeze on smite, or on smite they get, you know, hit, you know. I just want a couple more things, you know. But I'm always let's see. So I think the rune, you have the soul seal a spider enemy, which is kind of the finisher attack almost in a way, one of them anyway. This triggers runes for time indicating by engage over your second arcanic. Totems are always active to modify attack density. Okay, so they're always active, but you didn't have your little, you know, like Jotar's flame and stuff like that. Use Harmony to upgrade the rarity and effectiveness of your totems and runes up to maximum 3 stars. If you know from Warframe, essentially this is Endo, and then these are your mods. So, any upgrade. So, Harmony can be acquired by charting wild animals, freeing caged critters, releasing access totems, runes from your arsenal. I mean, a rank up. Oh shit, rank up is on top of that. This is the girl who gives you all the colors. A bounty of cosmetic comes your way, but to truly shake the rust and rise above such graties, envoys must increase their bond with Armenia. Increase your bond by crafting filaments with Armenia. A note: envoys of voiceover Armenia rank of dialogues are yet to be implemented. Fear not, the tiles remain, but auto will be planted on a later boon. Bestitching is here. Envoys of fashion and flame and flint. This new system allows envoys to change the appearance of our armor while keeping the stats intact. Forge your style without compromise, which I kind of like, but like I said, I don't think there's anything I really want to wear besides what I currently got on. I think what I'll definitely change in the future, because you know, I still want some really cool Crusader type armor with the drape over and armor and a cape. Like I said, if they just give me, like, you know, like I'm just saying this for me. I like medieval stuff. I love knights, I love anime. So if they could give me some kind of berserk-esque gut-sucking armor, a shroud or a cape, some kind of Crusader, something nice and bulky but cool looking, and a great sword, I'm good. Or a great sword in a shield style, or like some kind of, you know, like a Fume Knight from Dark Souls 2. I'm already here. I'm here till the lights turn off. But I'll be happier until the lights turn off. All right, I'm just saying for me. That's for me. Let's see. Moonsteel thread. A tiny shard of moonsteel smelted from a pinch of dust. Invention of the steel slinger cane. This sacred alloy was forged beneath Adra's glow when struck by a well-brought blade. It rings a pitch high and true, perfect for bestitching. Acquire moonsteel threads. Moonsteel threads are acquired for each stitching transformation. Purchase Moonsteel threads from an echo for 15 arcs. A Soulframe currency. Okay. You have a use now. Look at you having a use now. Look at you. It's adorable. So to support experimentation during this early phase, 50 bonus arcs will be added to all existing accounts, as well as 3 free Moonsteel threads. Moonsteel threads, the customization remains limited to arcs at this time, as since Lmacncheese matures, possibilities for limited or event-based access to be explored. Have to be stitched. Look at that. I do like the wolf armor. That was a cool one. Bring newly purchased Moonsteel threads to begin positioning your armor. Access positioning by entering with either the helm, cuirass, or leggings button. Without the Moonsteel twix, with Moonsteel, twix your fingers, interact with the variant, and select the armor slot, helm, cuirass, leggings, was to stitch over and select the armor visuals from the be stitching appearance menu. See, this is why I want capes. I did like her armor set too. Actually, I liked hers a lot. I do like the if you do the secret puzzle in the tombs, you get like the really classic knight looking outfit, and all it really needs is a cape, and I'd be happy. Especially the cape from the base outfit. We need capes. We need to sign down for these as soon as possible. One chosen preludes stitch to complete your transformation. Each Moonsteel thread is a one-time use, so choose wisely. Hues and while you seek of gray, let us spruce some new hues. Your outfit could certainly use it. A new dye system has arrived. Vermilion now offers hues to all you to tint your gear with vivid colors and expand customization. Acquiring hues or crafting figments. To craft hues, you must first gather fragments of style left behind by Alka's most vivid souls. Figments allow an envoy to craft a set of hues. You can acquire figments by completing fables, leveling up your standing with enclaves, increasing bonds with ancestors, and completing tasks throughout Alka. Notice how my fragrances got better when there's more rhymes. Speak with Vermilion to begin crafting your palette using these new materials. A bounty a la mode figments await your touch. Vermilion's bride to a fragmented figment of Rania of the Coven, brew of hues acquired by cleaning the brew of hues. Also, this is all how you get I want to say the colored palettes. So you get it from her. You get these bonds from Minia. This is with Jotar. I forget. This is the I forget which one this is, but this is just all the packs are all the colors you can join, and they all offer you a pigment. Once you acquired a new figment, return to Vermilion and set the brew hues on tab on the left hand side under the Karen's tab. So this figment you wish to create. Applying hues, once crafted and claimed from the resin tab, you can choose your 4 specific dyeable sections for each part of your gear. Helm, cuirass, and leggings to access this. Press the figment button near the top of the screen. Each using simply one color. It's a shade and spectrum color picker. Simply click and drag on your selected hue to choose. Be allowing you to choose between the entire range of shades. Now Vermilion shall call you to drab. Nah, she will. She will. Resources, I think these are also the things they need for other figments. So this is the Weave-Watt sap. You just probably find this around. The bells, all the things here right here. I'm trying to do all of these, but essentially this is all the new resources that they added. It's just all just the plants and stuff like that. For all things that you can get. New sub-bosses. The new threats now prowl across Midrath. These powerful foes appear at fixed levels in 10+ regions. Each player boss health bar, drops available loot, and can challenge again after 3 hour per account cooldown. I don't know how I feel after 3 hours. I feel like it should be an hour, but then again, there's like they said there's like 8. So I feel like Warframe and like Soulframe should always be a companion game, so like it's kind of the game you play on your downtime, or a game you play in between games. So when you're cooling out on this game, you play something else and come back when you want to, kind of grind out and stuff like that. So, and hopefully they're talking about how they're talking about like raids and like events and stuff like that, and like public events. I want them to do like the giant shit that comes down and tries to loot. I want them to bring that back as a random thing and not have that during missions. To be really cool. So this guy, we have just charged Nimrod, a cast ode. Oh, he gets armor set. I just got the armor set. Playing on his fast, punishing. Oh, he gets blade. This is okay. This is a blade from the armor set. I've seen this. This is like if you've seen in the giant. There's a crater. There's a tree in the middle of that. And this is terrifying to put this in the middle of that damn thing. You're gonna jump down there, you're gonna see this thing. That's kind of mean. Now you have this thing, which is the vegetable mechs. I have an archer guy, zoner, if you will. I wonder if they all drop, because I didn't see any of these things that dash any shelf any stuff. But if they like drop all their armors, this is really cool. Because I want armors. Obviously, not gonna drop armor, obviously, but I like the way these looks. I have armor. Oh jeez, look at that face. Ugh. New armor set, mockery set. So this is kind of, obviously you get that for the mockery enemy. It's cool. It's I don't know if it's really me. That's cool though. Mockery binds. Oh, we're gonna lurks. We got stuff we're gonna get through. New starting armor sets. These are really cool. This is like these sets look really Native American to me. I don't know if it's just me, but they look really from the land kind of thing. I really like them. In the ride, receive the corresponding set upon your choice in the starting screen. The current boys will regularly receive that set that aligns with their chosen pact. Okay. I like all these. This set looks fucking. This set looks sick. I forgot all about this. See, yeah, it has like a. See, now. Now I think I know I'm gonna be stitched because this set looks sick. I like it a lot. Like it needs a little bit more some plating on it maybe. But other than that, this looks sick. I love this set. And then you have this last one. I also love this set too. This is real, like this is like the Pocahontas, I think her name is. But whoever the Native American Disney chick is, this is something that she'd wear, you know, like that really pretty, like Native wife. This is what she'd wear. You know, I love it. Especially like if you like take off like the wraps and she just has like sandals or like maybe just some wraps on her feet, you know, to really like solidify like that kind of like Native princess kind of way and thing. It's really cool. I really love this set. It just give it a cape. That's all it needs. New weapons. This is an old staff. Oh. It was dropped from the Waste Wraith. This is a cool sword. I like this sword. I can't wait to get great swords. Some of them things I level up in masters. This is great. I like these weapons a lot. These are really cool. Look at this funky thing. Look at this absolutely funky weapon. And this is how things you get these from the thing. So all like I said, this is gonna be in the patch notes. I'm gonna link below if you want to look it for yourself and these things and stuff like that. So I'm kind of rushing through here. But I want to see the pictures. I ain't trying to read all and have you heard offering that I do. So new talismans. Talismans return their new name and purpose. Well known as totems, new talismans have been revealed across Alka. Find them, upgrade your virtues and defense. Now I don't know if the buff old ones or not, because I had the one you get strength, courage, and grace. You get +1 to each of them from doing all the ghosts once you do the puzzle and stuff like that. So Sinoid's bell jar. Bottled starshine letting in a bell jar, tiny souvenir of Snoid's grand I don't know how to say the word, Menagir, Pearlwari in the castle loft. Bell drops from rare old chests. All these little descriptions in here and stuff like that. Greg Glaze Guardian chests, and the wizard, you get it from the wizard. Loot and drop changes. Oh, loot is going to bring a major balance to how loot is distributed across Alka. Chests are now your primary source of both uncommon and rare resources. I don't think they changed how to get the I forget the daggers are really hard to get. You don't get in front of the rangers or something like that. I mean, it's not really we drop weapon and armor fragments. Particularly these suited to their enemy type and region. Journeys and chests. Journeys can now be found in chests with specific types tied in each region. Okay. Common chests have a 10% chance journey and drop chance, while rare chests have a 30% chance to journey drop chances there. Journeys in the dungeon. The bosses will just sub bosses. In addition to dungeons, all tiers of journeys will be more easily acquirable. With each journey tied to sub bosses in dungeons. Okay, that's helpful for targeted farming and stuff like that. I'll be there for y'all to read. Resource balancing. Respawn rates have been adjusted to be more region specific, which is really good. More reasons to go different places. That's always good. Some thing being one place. Resource rarity has, because I think at one point in Soulframe, where it's around right now, or excuse me, or it was before, you really had a reason. So everything was kind of found in one place. You know, you kind of just everywhere you go, everything kind of was, except for like I think like weapons. So the like steel was like from underground. But resource spawn rates have been adjusted for your specific. Resource rarity has been normalized to better reflect risk and effort. Fragments for weapon and armor have been removed from most chests. Okay, weapons and armor have been moved to sub-bosses and perfect names, e.g. Solos and Voss. IV dropped from older enemies. Remove rare or gear drops from most enemy types. Oh, cast range. Okay. Change certain armor fragment locations from old. Okay, so let's just move things around and make things make more sense. That's why course some added to additional pools to alleviate the feeling of being rare. I don't even know what those are. Old Bisclam now have a chance to drop scrap material when destroyed. Lower rate chance. Our rare chest spawn rates very slightly. Kilo drop improvements. Add new animation. New extra loot pickup. Okay. Drop loot is now automatically picked up when walked over. Okay. So we'll pick up our slightly delayed to allow invoice to see what dropped. This is now automatically picked up. Okay. Animation. I don't get so I guess it's a new thing, I guess, but I like that because I kind of like. Well, so we kind of need more games where for like Far Cry, if there was any good anymore, and like Ghost of Yote, like you instead of just like sitting down there and then picking it and picking it up back up, you just want to just run by, snag it, kind of thing, and it's a little too, it's just time adds up. Time always adds up. So. Your improvements. Life elixir drop from enemies are now red to better match the icon. Drop tooltips have been updated to be more descriptive and accurate. More totems, textures, or treasures, and rewards are already in the works. Stay tuned. Enemy spawning improvements. Rebalance the composition of groups of enemies. Patrols are less frequent and now mostly travel along roads. I like that because there's no really should be really going in the forest unless there's like they're patrolling the route. So I get it. Mockery is now a spawn location like ruins and shipwrecks. Combat now more often takes place on flatter, fair terrain rather than slopes. It should still take place on odd footing. That'd be cool. Work continues on placing specific enemy types in consistent regions. In addition, change added a new siege preview on 4. This is so essentially they added this new kind of like event where you just go to a fort and you honestly you just go fuck shit up. Honestly, it's fort for enemies, bosses, and stuff like that. Also, the drop keys. Okay, every 3 hours. So they're trying to make you really just like do runs. It's almost like RuneScape, do your farmer run and stuff like that. It's kind of get our stuff out the way, and all that kind of stuff. And new health regain account for melee weapons that take damage to the main attacks when the short period recovery portion. Also, we got the Bloodborne. I forgot they call this system in Bloodborne. We got it though. I like it. And a new section of grid layouts for AI, our arsenal screen UI, allowing everyone to view weapons and toggle splits of collected gear. So don't remain hidden until first required. This weapon right, the kunai right here was really hard to get for if they fixed that or not. I hope they did. See here. I have the customized spirit guide's appearance with different skins. She's going to appear during gameplay summons only and do not affect cinematic sequences. Kicking has returned. Add a Fable related pack buy packs on the weapon rack besides Arsenal Nightfold. Fable related packed buybacks. What that means. Retro site is new highlights, pickable resources, and indestructible objects. Nightfall transitions now have a second hold. I like that. Nightfall transition now fades to black. Journey Forge XP changes. Only Blessed Journey is now reset at weapon XP. Blessed Journey is now require a max weapon to apply and will not appear as an option otherwise. So I don't know if I did it already, but I think before you level weapon up and you can put a journey in it to make it stronger. Such you're resetting a level and had to rank it up again, but you have better stats. So now you have to like fully use it and then be able to do that. So new player guidance improvements, improved pathing on discovering Fire King Fen, Joe Tartar, and the Stag. So these are some little improvements here they did. Knowledge generator stats have improved. Polish generators now shares stats of bless. There's a lot of stuff here. So this so this is a lot of little quality life stuff here. There's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of thought projectiles, you mentioned enemy behavior and overall kind of flow with adjusted time to kill pacing and more responsive encounters with enemies. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of things here, a lot of little stuff, which I won't be going to go over. But yeah, sorry if I skimmed through a lot of stuff. This is just a lot, and I really want to play. So I'm going to be doing some of this questing tonight. More about the next video actually, and see what's going on. And do a video of the whole quest and whatnot. It has something to do with that. So yeah. You know, any comments you want to talk about it? A lot of stuff coming. Especially watch that Death Stream on that one we just had. Show off a lot of cool stuff again. So stay tuned. Yeah. Everybody, thanks for watching. Take it easy.